7:08.
Move to adjourn.
7:03.
Oh, the off
It looks like 7:08
You
on
guys to
that.
watch me eat my mouth
Appreciate
open.
that.
And it is 7:03.
Look at
That clock is wrong.
Yes.
I went according to my phone.
Okay. Let's start with you. Minutes.
I
Minutes
sent
went out
out
today.
minutes. Did anyone read the minutes?
I did.
Move
To approve them.
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Minutes approved. Okay, vendors.
At this moment, we have 96 regular vendors. We just got 2 more rib-offs, so we're up to 4 on rib-offs.
4. The magic number is 6. Need 2 more.
We said
Or
5.
5. We
Yeah,
need
we need 1 more.
1 more.
Should be good.
And then
I'll enter.
I still need to get an application from the Jenks store, a vendor form, and the Goodness store, just so it's in my records. I still have to reach the person of Harry's driveway for Valley Tech to be in that spot. I've tried a couple times.
I already
will-
got that from Theo yesterday.
Okay, perfect, thank
Yep.
you. And.
Theo did request, he did say he wanted to put a table out selling pizza by the slice.
He needs a
So-
vendor form, okay,
Yeah, so, yes, I will make him fill out a vendor form, but
okay.
we're gonna have to leave like 1 space open in front of his so that he has access to the
Okay.
street.
And did you ask him for electric for
Yep.
Valley Tech? Okay. And our king from last time would really like to participate again. He wants to wear the stilts and the outfit, and he wants to walk down Main Street.
Great.
So I don't know when or how,
won't-
or just let him go.
Yeah, it won't be, he can do it as a character, we won't have him scheduled on any of the,
Will he get, when the last time we did it, he was exceptional at it, but we cleared the path. My concern is if he's up there and he doesn't do this for a living, and he gets crowded, he could end up being pushed over.
just gotta make sure that somebody's with him.
Okay,
So when he walks around, it's just like, you know, that he'll have somebody next to him or something so that
Yeah.
he doesn't fall over.
okay.
Great.
But he can just be, you know,
A
a
great
street
character?
performer that day.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, now, the Grill on Main has been, I talked to them last week, Tony received more emails, they're having a meeting tonight, and they will get back to us of, you can tell them what your email stated.
Yeah, the email that I got today had indicated that they wanted to, you know, they were reaching out to make sure that they had a spot kind of in front of their place. And I sent back another one saying, that's good, you gotta fill out a vendor form and, you know, kind of tell us what you wanna do so that we can, you know, prepare for that. We try to make sure that we don't have too much duplication of stuff and, you know. So they're having a meeting tonight to decide what they wanna do. They think they want, she said that they wanna sell merchandise and they wanna offer some food. I don't know what that means yet, so we'll have more details on that tomorrow.
We have a space for our toy man, so he is all set. And Dave Brannigan has agreed to come back for the day, and he's willing to do the cash cube. He will just need an hour to an hour and a half break if he wants that amount of a break during the day. So we really don't have to worry about someone running the cash cube except for his break time. Does,
Now,
You made
he
a face turn.
already knows how to do this method, so there's no training involved. He's done it before.
Great.
So
okay.
we just set him up and bang, he knows how to do it.
I think that's all I have. We all set for Liam and his friends at the Soda Jerk, Keith?
I've got 3 right now. So I'm gonna try and see if I can recruit like 2 more, just to have them rotate in and out throughout the day.
And you have to get costumes.
Costumes.
What are we talking about? Just
Oh,
paper
yes.
hats?
Yeah.
Or what are we talking about?
It was just gonna be like the hat and an apron that were covered, the 60s.
Gotta do the bow tie.
All right.
Bow tie.
Bow tie,
Yeah.
a bow tie shirt.
No.
Just a bow tie?
Just a bow tie.
What kind of shirts they're gonna wear though? 'Cause that
They
makes a
can have
difference.
T-shirts
If
with
they
them.
wear a T-shirt, the bow tie's not gonna work.
No, white button-ups.
Don't they have T-shirts with a fake bow tie on?
No. They do.
Actually, they do.
No.
No?
Nope. They'll wear white shirts,
Black
button-up,
pants.
button-up shirts, and then get them a red bow tie or black bow tie. Red apron.
Red, well, they actually
Apron.
make the striped apron. which-
Yeah, so red and white striped apron, right, and then either a red or a black bow tie, and a red striped hat.
Yeah.
The kids will wear white shirts, and they'll look the part.
And the hat. Okay, how many of those outfits?
6.
How many?
6.
6.
Yeah, because they're trying to get 2 crews to 3. They're cheap,
I'd rather have a couple too many than too few.
and they're cheap. It's gonna be cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
It's costume stuff.
Okay. Okay, so far, as long as we're on the soda jerk thing, let's talk about that for a second. Okay, right now, with yours, just so that we're on the same page, right now we spent a total of $3,055.54 on this. That's total. Some of that is consumables though. So the capital expense that we've outlaid on this already is like a little over $1,400. The rest of that is the consumables. By that I mean the specialty cups that I ordered and the syrups. So, so a little bit more than half of the consumables that we would have had to buy anyway. So it's about, $1,695 or, $1,700 of the consumable stuff that we'll be selling to get out. So all in all, the capital investment on it's only about $1,300 so far. Not counting, the
Uniform.
costumes.
And
Those
did
are-
we-
Those are really cheap.
Did we overbuy on syrup?
I don't know,
Okay.
except that if you don't crack it open, okay, it's got an 18-month shelf life,
Great.
okay? If you keep it, store it in a cool, dry place, so, the ones that we don't use, if we store it right, then it's good for next year, okay? Which we can massage the order depending on, this is the first time we do it, so we have no idea what to expect.
What's the shelf life after we open it?
I don't know, is the answer to that.
Because we gotta test it at some point.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely gonna be longer than that. The event's only 3 weeks away, so it's gonna be more than that. Okay? What I would suggest though is if you crack, you crack open the cola to test it and refrigerate it up, alright? So that you keep the shelf life to the event anyway, and then that'll be the first one we use.
Yep.
So, do we overbuy? I don't know, maybe not, maybe we'll sell out, in which case that'll tell us what we need to know. If we did overbuy, then we'll know that, and then we'll accommodate for next year.
Yeah, either way, it's fine.
The goal this time is to just break even. If we break even on it, pay for the capital investment and all that stuff, and, the consumables that we use, then, we'll be happy.
Great. The bar is built, by the way. The bar is built. Just needs to be painted.
Not painted,
It's not painted yet. No, but it's built. It looks awesome.
okay. What else? Do you have anything else, vendor-wise, prize-wise?
I don't think so. We do
Okay.
still need to get a lot more volunteers. My hat table is usually done by the Girl Scouts, but their rules are they're not to gather in large gatherings like that. That's what I was told. So,
I still need to reach out to National Honor Society. I'll do that. So
Okay.
we can get some volunteers.
I got a text from Keith the other day that said that, that Christina had found a train from Koopman. Tell us some details on that.
She went to Tony Burkhouse, explained the situation, that we needed a train for the day, and said, let me know what you need, let me know what time you want it delivered, we'll have it there.
So how are we gonna get our hands on it? What are the logistics of that?
That's what I'm saying, is if we want it delivered downtown at 8 AM, then that's where it'll be.
Okay. So it's like a lawn tractor style, mower style thing, right?
Yep.
They're gonna take the mowing deck off?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome. Is there any way that we can get a picture of the back of it so that I make sure that I have the right setup so that I can do hook it?
I'll ask.
Yeah. Just send you a quick snapshot of the back of it or whatever, where the trailer hitch would hitch.
Okay.
So that I can make sure that I have the right thing to hook it up.
And let me know what time you want it there.
I want the tractor there.
Mm-hmm.
It should be there by 7 AM
Okay.
on Octoberfest Day,
Where do you want it?
on the church, right, proximity to the church lawn. Actually, we can stuff it right in front of the horse trough, right on the right-hand side. That's awesome.
We're gonna need a driver.
Keep
busy.
reading this down.
He's busy.
Are you sure you want to drive that train? Because it's, the only occupants of that train are under 10 years old.
Driving that train.
We'll have the singing engineer driving that.
Yeah.
You'll just have to
You're
find
gonna have to wear a
another
costume
MC.
because the train guys are wearing a costume this year too.
Well, they at least have a hat.
Okay, so we get the train set.
Great.
We're working on volunteers, so we're kind of filling up the volunteer list, so that seems to be working.
We're trying.
Okay, entertainment.
Schedule is full, with the exception of one slot on stage B. And I have a lead on a children's performer to fill that spot.
Okay. So did you reach out to Dance Sensations?
We've started communication. Yeah, I still need to let her know the schedule, but yeah, we've chatted.
Okay.
Skyrise Theater is a no-go this year. But next year, we're gonna start the train moving a little bit earlier in the year. And the hope is to get them out with a kid's performance, a theater performance on stage B.
Mhm.
And then an improv performance on stage B. That's next year. I have some good news, bad news.
Bad news first.
My living statue has to leave early. She's gonna pack up and leave around 12:30.
Wow.
But the good news is she's gonna waive her fee. She's just gonna work for tips. So we get free living statue for half a day. It's not costing us anything, which is fine. She reached out to some job-alikes, street performers. Somebody got back to me via another magician, but we've already got a magician all day. Keith sent me another email for a magician, so we've got magicians in the wings for a couple of years. So we'll see if anyone else comes around.
Don't disappear.
We'll see if anyone else comes around for like another living statue or something. Could be two, could be split the day in half, something like that. But we'll at least have her for half the day. We got Renee Lammy is playing on stage C. She's performed at some other festivals in the area, like the Big E. I think she
Mhm.
performed at.
Nothing as big as ours, but
She's great. She's gonna be great. We got another band up there that's like a southern country rock band. They'll be good. So, we're just about full.
Okay.
We will be full.
So you have like a schedule that you can give me, the draft schedule, so I can start the program.
Yep.
So you're gonna send that to me today, right?
Today?
Tonight?
Yeah, right. And by yeah, right, I mean no.
No?
No. That's
When are you gonna send it to me, Friday?
Which Friday?
No, like, the Friday before the event, like the first? What event?
it's a meeting tonight.
How did your transmitter receivers work?
I was still waiting for you guys to drop those off.
No, we dropped them off.
I did. I put them right on your
I could tell by his smile that he's
in your
kidding.
kitchen.
It's so easy.
I walked them right into your house and put them right on your counter.
He's like, "You should
Are
see
you
their
admitting
kitchen."
to breaking and entering into my home?
Nobody was home, so there was no breaking in there.
That's literally the definition of breaking
No,
and
the
entering.
door was unlocked,
If
you
the
knew
door
we
is
were
unlocked,
coming.
okay?
No, it's
I
covered.
knocked, nobody answered. I opened the door, it was open. I looked inside, the doors are wide open. Kitty walking around.
Kitty. 130-pound dog.
He comes on and says, "You should see their kitchen." I'm like, "But we're driving
The
away. Are they
kitchen,
home? I wanna
looks
see their
way different
kitchen."
than I've seen it before.
Yes.
And it looked nothing like that before.
It's very true. So, yeah, I tested it. It seems like it's gonna work pretty well.
Mhm.
I wasn't able to test it, at range. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't able to walk, an eighth of a mile away and try it, but it seemed like it worked. And the broadcast definitely worked. So the only thing is, we've got to make sure that we test the levels ahead of time, because you can blow out the transmitter pretty easily.
Yeah. All right. Well, I knew that the FM transmitter was powerful because it would send a signal from my house all the way downtown here. Okay?
Not that you would ever
And you
try
can
that.
pick it up, and you can pick it up on your car radio. So
Theoretically.
I knew that,
Yeah, in theory.
that's plenty strong enough. It was the receiver that we, because we had those little tiny receivers
Yeah.
before that worked.
This seems a lot more robust.
Yeah. All right. I had three of those total, so I had sent receivers. So I have two other receivers that are identical to the one you have.
Okay.
The idea was that we were gonna put them on one at each stage. Well, one of them goes to Bear, and then the other one at each stage.
No, the transmitter goes to Bear.
The transmitter goes to Bear, right, and then I have three
The
receivers.
receivers go to the stages.
They would go to the stages, yeah.
What's our,
Yeah, but so Bear still gets a receiver.
Well, he can, but he doesn't need to. He can just hook into the same
The only
source.
reason to give Bear one is because then Bear can plug headphones into it and hear the signal and see if it's overloading.
Yeah, good point.
So that's what I did this weekend was I patched in and listened, and I could tune it.
what's our audio plan, equipment plan for stage C? Are you gonna supply gear?
For up at
Yeah.
I can. I just need a 10. Easy up.
Yeah.
The equipment.
So that'll happen at 3:00.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's when they're gonna do the parade, so we'll need the FM thing at 3:00.
And then,
He has no idea what we're talking about.
You guys are talking about the same thing.
We are or we're not?
Not.
hold on. Okay, so we need gear up at stage C
Yeah.
to run bands.
Bands, yep.
And then stage B, we need a simple setup down
You can like throw something at
there.
them if you want.
Hey, focus.
You need what?
We need stuff down at stage B to run music for dance sensations, and then vocals, or,
So just the same setup we've been doing for like 20 years.
just confirming that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
It's in the minutes, it has to happen now.
It doesn't need to be robust, right, just simple.
Right.
2 mics.
What did we
max.
use for speakers last year? But
Stage C,
yeah,
I think we used Bears powered.
okay.
I don't know, whatever's more powerful, put up at stage C.
I thought he gave us speakers for both. I'll confirm.
And then stage B, we just need 2 mics, tops, and then an ability to play music for dance sensations.
Are they supplying that? Well, I
Yeah, of
mean, we
course.
kind of need we'll need a playlist for the dog races too.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Way to play music.
Okay. You're gonna take care of that.
Yes.
'Cause you still have a headphone jack.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay.
But I have a way to have a headphone
The dongle.
jack. Although those receivers have Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
So now we have a way to play music in the 21st century.
We should probably test that and make sure they pair first.
You have one, right?
I do.
So there you go. Make sure it pairs.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually huge, because then I'll make sure that Amy has whatever her music is will be on her phone Bluetooth,
Okay.
or send it to me in Bluetooth.
She's just gonna want to get there early and pair up.
Pair, or, I mean, it's not rocket science to pair, right?
No, you know, sometimes they can be wonky.
Okay.
Or just, I always prefer a physical connection.
All right, I think we're good. Next.
Dog orphans, anyone talk to them recently?
Yep.
They're good?
It's happening.
Are they good?
Yep.
Yeah, it's happening.
I was gonna say, there's a story behind that.
I think Ron's on vacation this week.
Okay.
They're doing it a little differently this year. They're gonna have weight classes. They're gonna have like a weigh-in.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have to weigh in.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, a 0 to 5 pound class, a 6 to 10 pound class, a 130 to 200 pound class.
I mean, it'll be fun. It's part of the spectacle, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
mostly
the weigh-in.
spectacle.
It's a quarter pounder.
Quarter pounder.
Yep.
Quarter pounder for down.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a neat idea.
A foot long, yeah.
Just as long as we can get a list of contestants ahead of time.
I was waiting for the last half of that song.
Next.
Next.
Move to adjourn.
Well, John come up with an idea,
Oh boy.
okay?
We're not entertaining. We're 3 weeks away. We're not entertaining ideas anymore.
The idea
Oh,
was,
yeah.
the idea that John came up with was, having coffee and donuts and stuff for, the volunteers and stuff.
Keith doesn't get it though, because he doesn't actually show up till about 10 o'clock.
So
It's fair deal to me.
we were
We want to get people
thinking,
on like sugar highs and caffeine so that they crash by like 10 o'clock.
we were thinking that, well, they're gonna be cake in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, so that's even worse. But we were thinking that, somebody should reach out to Rhoda and ask her to donate, a few dozen donuts.
We will be happy to buy some donuts today. The problem is we got to go all the way to Uxbridge to pick up the donuts, which I guess we could get today.
Northbridge. Ask Koopman to pick
They're
them
like-
up on the
they're
way.
like- yeah, I like
Through the
that.
back of the tractor.
I like that.
Ask Koopman to pick them up on the way when they
They're like-
deliver the tractor.
They're like equidistant.
Well, I was gonna say.
Yeah, like I said, that we can pick them up the night before, right? Not the coffee, obviously, but.
Tony's gonna make coffee in his,
I have like a, you know, a 50-pot, 50-cup urn.
Those
here.
things are awesome for making terrible coffee. That'd be great.
yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, percolators, those things suck. They're awful.
Free coffee. It'll
Do you
make
think,
volunteers happy.
so what, do you think Dunkin' Donuts coffee's better?
No. No,
Okay.
they suck too. No, actually, I take that back. I mean, I don't take the
Okay.
part back about Dunkin' Donuts being terrible, because it is. I take back the part that Dunkin' Donuts is better than percolator coffee.
The point is, we're gonna have coffee and
Percolator coffee's
donuts.
the worst. No,
We're gonna have coffee and donuts for volunteers who are helping out in the morning
Okay.
to go grab some at Mary's booth, right? Because every year I do a run to Coffee Bean. Since they've always got a line, takes about a half an hour. Someone's order gets wrong, and this way we just, you know, Dave and
Yep, Dave's
Rick.
my brother. Rick is there all day.
Yeah.
He loves his coffee.
hey, just go grab when you get a minute, go grab a cup of coffee and a donut.
Yeah.
And they were discussing before you got here that we'll let, we'll.
That's a violation of open meeting law.
All right, okay, well,
Filing a complaint with the AG.
let
We
me
didn't
have-
vote on anything.
Nope, we were, how do I word
There are
this?
3 of you?
Okay, we're now discussing that Keith could ask Rhoda for.
No, I'm not asking her for, she's already donating the area. We'll buy donuts. They're not expensive.
I move that we buy 3 dozen donuts. And Tony's gonna make coffee
Why doesn't Tony make the donuts and then we'll buy coffee?
for,
You're not really gonna have him make percolator coffee, right?
Keith, let it go.
I'll make it the night before.
Even better.
And we'll just- and
At
we'll
least
just-
it won't be so watery at that
And we'll
point.
just heat it up.
You don't have to drink it. You don't have to drink it. Bring your own coffee.
I just thought we'd
You're
like our
gonna show up,
volunteers.
you're gonna show up. a little
You're always
late.
complaining that we don't get enough volunteers.
Well,
then
you
we're
don't,
gonna give them
you don't even
percolator
show up
coffee
late enough to drink coffee,
early.
early enough to drink coffee. By the time you show up, it's lunch.
Did we have a
You
second
can have a
to that
caffeinated
motion?
fizzy, you know?
I second John's motion.
Hmm.
Yeah, you go to the soda pop stand.
There's been a motion and a second.
Buy 3 dozen donuts from Jumbo Donuts.
We should order them ahead of time too, so she
Yes.
knows we're coming.
Yeah, because I want to get them the night before. Because I'm not going to be awake.
Oh, I'd like to make an amendment to my motion.
They'll be day-old donuts then.
Keith will pick up the donuts and
It'll be night. Yeah, I'll pick them up the night before. I'm just not going.
Aren't they gonna be
So,
kind of
wait a minute,
stale?
he's gonna pick them up after 4 on Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay, and bring them home.
And whatever's left comes there
Then he's gonna
Saturday
pick through all the
morning.
good ones.
I'll just,
Liam's
Seriously,
gonna
we
have
can
his
pick 'em up the
friends
morning
over.
what's that?
We can pick them up the morning of. It's right, we'll go to Jumbo Donuts down in Uxbridge, it's right down the road, back in 20 minutes. Pick them up, they'll be fresh.
That's right across the street from a Koopman's too, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah, you go.
You could have Koopman pick them up for you. Hey, by the way, you know, when,
Yeah, we'll buy you guys a dozen donuts if you deliver the other ones. It's really not.
okay, so we'll get donuts.
Okay.
Great. Next.
What else? Don't think there's anything else.
I do need someone to run the hat table. Is your daughter
Volunteers.
available for
We
half
need-
the day or some of the day?
We need to firm up on volunteers.
Basically, it's just a table with hats and little totes and fabric markers. You just gotta make sure someone's not doing 10 of them.
She's 10. I mean, she's savage. She'll cut someone if they
I do have I did find a second
forgot
bouncer
she
for
was
my
there.
beer garden.
Great.
What's up?
I have a second bouncer for my beer garden.
2 all day or splitting the
All day, it's covered all day.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, we'll be set there. I did buy coolers. I bought enough coolers for the beer garden and for the soda place.
Great.
Okay, so that we can store enough ice on site. That was one of the problems that we have, even with the beer garden, is that, we'll go and get, 20 bags of ice, but I have no place to put it, so it's all sitting outside, not, so.
We gotta make sure we have juice for the, for stage C. And for, cause I don't know where the drop is over there.
Power.
And then, yeah, and then we'll also need it for, we gotta make sure we have it for the beer garden.
Yeah, where are you pulling power for stage C?
You can't pull it from the Mumford block, so you either got one or two choices. Either we can ask Tucking Congo if we can run a line. How much power do you need? 20 amp, 15, 20 amp? Cord, like 1 cord, 2 cords, what?
20.
20
20 amp. All right, so
Two.
we could ask Second Congo if we can run a line from the church. That would be the best place, because
Yes.
it's right there. We're putting the stage right on that spot without killing the tree. And then, because Mumford Lodge just doesn't have enough power.
It's also
Well,
a long run now.
Yeah, you gotta run it from.
Across the street.
Will you be reaching out to Second Congo?
I can.
Okay.
I can send an email to the pastor. Yes, good thought. Here, find that one too.
Where's power come from for the beer garden?
Where's power for what?
The beer garden.
It comes from the Kingston.
So just we need extension cords that are long enough, obviously.
Yeah, generally we use probably mine. But, we'll figure it out.
Yep. So what time do you need me on Saturday, 11? I was gonna try and go water skiing first.
When are you guys going to Purgatory Brewing to be?
I don't know. Sunday?
It's after the event, Tony.
Hmm?
It's after the event.
No. Not that
The event's
Sunday.
on Saturday.
Not that Sunday. This Sunday.
Saturday and ask them when they're available. It'd have to be the afternoon for me.
All right, let me find out,
Okay.
and I'll send an email up.
Like
Who-
late afternoon.
Weren't you guys gonna get a third to go with you or something?
Yeah.
One of the bouncers or one of the.
I'm gonna
pours?
ask one or both bouncers if they wanna attend, so that they can kind of show us how to.
Twist their arm. That's a real tough ask.
Let me find out. Let me find out what day I can arrange it, and we'll figure it out. Anything
This-
else? Anybody
you-
have anything else?
Do you have this Brett person who's willing to help on Friday and Saturday? Is he just going to be to work where we need him, not a scheduled particular place?
What's up?
Who's corralling volunteers? You or Keith?
I guess me, or both, you wanna share it?
Well,
That's what I got so far.
for the third week now, somebody was gonna email me over a list of what we needed, and I was gonna start putting it up on Facebook to see if we could get some slots filled.
Okay.
You were gonna reach out on the society guys, right?
Yep.
Alright. I will email you what we need, Keith.
Okay.
Next.
I need people to help me set up on Friday.
So I think I have one person who can help you, I just need to know what you need and what time, and I will,
Well, on Friday, the first thing I do usually is go out and label up the road. Right? That's like the first thing I do in the morning. After we finish. You ask me that every year, and every year I send you a list. You must lose it.
I actually don't have a lot from 2 years ago, because I
All right.
recently changed my
All right.
computer.
Anyway, I have a whole list of.
Emails on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you, I, and Donald should go and mark the street on Thursday, so that part is done, and since I'm placing the vendors,
Mhm.
I'd kinda like to be there to say, no, we need to leave
Okay.
that space open.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and if we do that, that just means that you make me take 2 days off of work. instead of one.
Aren't you working from home anyway? You're working from downtown that day.
It's a little hard to fix a problem when, actually, I've done it with my phone, so.
I've done that during Octoberfest, where I had to go and hide in the jank store for a little bit and make phone calls.
All right,
and-
so anyway, yeah, well, if we label the street on Thursday, then at least Friday for more. See, what happens on Friday is, we're labeling the street, but if we took that out, and we clean out all of the stuff that's in the shed, we deliver all of the stages that we're putting to the areas. It's the reverse of what we do when we pick up. We assemble the cash cube, mow the lawn, we build the beer garden, enclosure, set up the bar over there, set up the awning and all of that. Then I have things delivered, the wine person delivers wine that day because, or that night. The porta potties come in, so I have to show them where they have to go.
Friday guy comes in.
The trash people,
Did we wind up getting anywhere with ice cream?
Yeah, Tony got a guy.
You got a guy? Good.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of coordination, a lot of stuff. Getting all the stuff out there.
Yep.
Then they're gonna get the train down.
At what point do you complain about how the people packed it the previous year? Is that on Friday or is that on Thursday?
He won't see it till
It's-
Friday.
It's
Friday,
not,
okay.
it's not restricted to one day.
Oh, okay. It goes up.
It starts on Friday
Yep,
and then continues about 4 meetings in
okay.
after Octoberfest.
Well, we usually take like a couple months off, right? So
Yeah, so probably about June it stops.
June,
June.
okay.
We're gonna have to start earlier than that, 'cause maybe if we start earlier than that, I can do the program, other than 2 days before the event.
Yeah, Don't
What do you think?
push
Yeah, but
yourself.
you don't have to
Yeah.
label the prizes this year, so you got all that time on Thursday night to do the
We don't want
schedule.
to push you to put the program out too early. It's,
Yeah,
take your time.
yeah. God forbid Keith would have to fold more than 4.
That's terrible. Because once, it might look easy, but, once you guys give me all of the stuff, okay? It takes hours to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so you know that,
Yeah, we should,
yeah.
And then they have to proofread it all and find typos and,
yeah.
Oh gee, that life's
the
tough.
typos.
And then we have to send out emails and Facebook posts about all the mistakes.
Is it Oktoberfest with a C or a K?
We're not gonna talk about that anymore.
Darn that one
I'm
off.
not gonna talk about that anymore.
That discussion is over.
I thought it was CH.
Anybody have anything else?
No.
Okay, so, the deadline for the program, okay,
Yes.
it's this Friday, okay?
You
If
listening?
if I do not get a schedule this Friday, I'm not doing a program.
We're folding. I still think it should be online only, but that's just me, so. Oh, no, don't do that.
Okay. Now, that's not to say that once we start, if we have changes in the schedule, everybody understands that.
Or
okay?
typos.
But I gotta get started on it.
Yeah, I get it.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been slacking.
Yeah.
You got some work to do.
Does anybody else smell donuts?
You put donuts on your head?
I don't know if that's what it is, like,
No.
no? Alright.
We good?
We're good.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good, done.